How's it going today, guys? Today's topic of discussion, how to overcome feeling like you're not qualified for the jobs you're applying for. So this video is for my 9-to-5 people out there. I know it can be pretty daunting when trying to level up in your career and looking at the different job descriptions for the jobs in which you want to work and feeling like you're not qualified for them. It can be very daunting, it can feel like a challenge, and it can kind of actually deplete your confidence. But I'm here to tell you that it should be the exact opposite. It should literally fill you up with excitement. You should feel that these are new opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow, and to showcase just who you can be. So, first and foremost, when you're looking at that job description and you're saying, man, I haven't done this, I maybe don't have this accreditation, I've only got a little bit of this experience, that should literally light you up to want to go and learn. So for me, when I was an accounting intern and I first started looking at accountant roles, when I was an accountant and I first started looking at senior accountant roles and, to CFO level work, I always looked at that like just this crazy challenge that I could not wait to overcome. So how do you overcome it? How do you gain that confidence when you don't have the experience to back it? First and foremost, what I always do is I look up basically what those tasks are and then try to basically teach them to myself. You don't need schooling to teach you a lot of what these tasks and responsibilities are. There's information readily available out there on the internet. So let's just say I'm going to pick a random accounting task, reconciling the books. And I know that's a simple task, but I'm just going to use it for this example. So to reconcile the books, you obviously are going to be matching a bank statement to the transactions within an accounting software. And if you're an entry-level accountant, you maybe don't know how to do that, or that might sound like a challenge. But if you spend time and just say how to complete a bank reconciliation, you can watch YouTube tutorials, you can find Word documents, step-by-step sites that basically walk you through how to do that, what it all entails, what it even is to start. And then that's basically how I started really teaching myself prior to ever learning any of this in school. It's how I was able to land a CFO role before I was even halfway through with college, because I would just basically put my head down when I wasn't working or in class, teaching myself all of these different tasks and responsibilities so that I could mentally speak to, be confident, and be prepared to basically hit on in interviews and then later in the roles themselves. So you've looked up these tasks, you've learned them. Now it's time to have confidence. And this is something that I've done a few videos on, and I know it's easier said than done. But having confidence in yourself is literally the epitome of everything. It's the foundation to everything, and it's what's going to drive your career. When I look back on basically everything that I've done thus far, foundationally it's because I basically just bleed confidence in every single conversation that I have. Even if I don't know how to do something, I never fake it. I never tell you that I do know how when I don't. But I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't know how to do that. I love that you brought that up, and I will look into that, and I assure you that I will knock that out. And that level of confidence and basically kind of bravado that there was nothing that I wasn't going to be able to handle is what actually has carried me, I want to say, more than anything throughout my entire career. So to recap, don't get hung up on the things that you don't know how to do. Think of that as a challenge. Get excited, get confident in the fact that you can learn it, and then just go out and do it. Because once you learn the tasks and get a foundational understanding of what they are, you can vaguely speak to them and then be able to sell the fact of what you don't know you're going to learn. You really create this unstoppable force of being able to go after and get anything that you achieve. So I hope this brought you value. I thank you so much for watching, as always, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.